And today I want to share with you the title Painkillers, what they really do to the body. You see, when we talk about pain is not our enemy. Pain is your body's alarm system or early warning sign. It protects you from your environment, even yourself. For example, if you touch something hot, pain wakes you up. It makes you pull your hand away from that hot object before you badly burn yourself. It protects you from yourself. For example, if you hurt your knee, pain stops you from walking on it too hard, so it doesn't get you, the pain doesn't even get worse, or it doesn't cause damage to your joints. So the question is that, in which way can pain be a problem? When pain becomes long-term. When it's a long-term, that's where it becomes a problem. Unfortunately, people reach out easily for painkillers because it's easily accessible on the shelves in the supermarket and also at the pharmacies. But the question we ask here is that, what duration can we say taking painkiller or painkillers can be a kind of friendly period? Is only between 3 to 7 days. Within that period, painkillers will not cause real problems to you. Beyond that, it's a problem. In fact, if you take painkillers like 2 weeks, you need professional guidance for painkillers not to hurt you. But unfortunately, many people take painkillers like normal drug for a long period of time. But if you take painkillers for a long time, there's a trade-off, because how they work will cause real damage to the body. How do they work? Let's listen to this very carefully. How painkillers work in the body. Painkillers work by blocking COX-1 and COX-2. COX-1 and COX-2 are the enzymes, they are chemicals that produce prostaglandins. Prostaglandins are also chemicals responsible for triggering pain or inflammation or fever. So painkillers will block these enzymes, so prostaglandins will not be produced or will be reduced in production, and that will reduce your pain. On the flip side of the coin, prostaglandins have very important health benefits for the body. So when you block them, you will lose this benefit. So it's like a real trade-off, because these prostaglandins help protect the stomach bowel or the stomach lining. Prostaglandins help produce mucus that protect the stomach lining from its own acid, and acid can be very damaging if you don't have enough mucus in your stomach. It can then promote the risk of ulcers and bleeding. Additionally, prostaglandins protect the tight junctions of the stomach lining. So if you have reduction of prostaglandins, what happens? You will experience what they call leaky gut. The tight junction will be loosened, and the content of the stomach will get into the bloodstream, causing infections, and that can lead to autoimmune disease like rheumatoid arthritis, lupus. It will then also lead to irritable bowel syndrome, where your gut becomes inflamed and cause bloating, cramps, and irregular bowel problems. When we go further, we realize that it's not only the prostaglandins, it doesn't end up there. Prostaglandins are very, very important to keep blood flow to your kidneys. So if you don't have enough prostaglandins, what happens? You have less blood flow to your kidneys. That will cause inflammation to the filters of your kidneys, causing acute kidney injury, or to greater extent, chronic kidney disease. So it can damage your kidneys. Prostaglandins are very important for blood clotting balance, and they're important to maintain vascular tone tone. What does it mean? Prostaglandins keep your blood vessel right size and relax your blood vessels so blood can flow through freely. But on the other hand, if you don't have enough prostaglandins, your blood vessels, your arteries become very narrow, very tight, and it will increase your blood pressure and put strain on your heart, making your heart overwork. With time, your heart can be enlarged. So you see, if you have blood pressure and you're on painkillers, it will increase even your blood pressure even more. Prostaglandins are also important for the brain. It protects you from the brain because painkillers will act directly on your brain and cause what they call cognitive slowing, mood changes, and suppress your breathing. It can also affect the liver. Specifically, paracetamol will have what they call the toxic metabolite formed in your liver. And if the toxic pathway in your liver are overwhelmed, it will cause injury to your liver cells, leading to liver inflammation and eventually liver failure. Painkillers will cause imbalance of your microbiome. Microbiome are the community or species of healthy bacteria, and of course together with the opportunistic bacteria in the gut. But painkillers will alter bacteria diversity and reduce beneficial species and rather promote overgrowth of harmful bacteria. Painkillers will increase intestinal inflammation. So in summary, painkillers will cause intestinal bleeding, ulcers, leaky gut, which will lead to autoimmune diseases, kidney failure, or kidney disease, or acute kidney disease, or chronic kidney disease, hypertension, heart attack, stroke, liver toxicity, immune dysfunction, and of course microbiome imbalance. But then if you have mild to moderate pain, headache or something, use this home remedy. You can squeeze just a lemon, a little bit lemon, about 1 tablespoon in a glass of warm water, a pinch of sea salt or Himalayan salt, and drink. Your pain will calm down if you have mild to moderate pain. If it's severe or very severe, then you have to call me to help you naturally, but not to be on synthetic painkillers. Ginger, turmeric, they are really wonderful in pain. Doing warm cold therapy is very useful in many joint pains. Fatty fish, cherries, and berries, garlic, they are all very, very useful nutrients in pain conditions. Beloveds, if you are in pain or you have any form of pain, menstrual pain, headache, migraine, arthritis, it's not about being on that painkiller. Maximum you can be on it for 7 days. But then reach out to me. We find the reason why you have the pain and we solve the problem naturally for you to be free from all these chronic diseases I've mentioned. Reach out on this number. If you're calling outside the UK, it's +44 738 464 7300. If you want to support this mission, what I'm doing is good for you, and if you want to be part of this mission, go to my YouTube channel, put in Dr. James Natural Link, Dr. James Natural Link, and go and subscribe. It's a way to support the mission and share the videos there. Thank you so much for listening to me today.